Hey everybody, and we're back with another death battle. We got the Phoenix versus Raven. So if you like my video, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Watch the original release. Let's get into it. So for this death battle, this one is probably going to be, on the research side, is probably going to be similar to Scarlet Witch and Zatanna. Because these two are, from what I remember, they're probably on the multiversal spectrum since Raven's related to Trigon, which probably puts her on the multiverse spectrum. And the Phoenix Force, well, if you read the X-Men comics, then you know that Phoenix is also on the multiversal spectrum too. So I don't think it's gonna be in terms of power. I think it's probably gonna be in terms of stats. It's probably not stats. I mean hacks. It's probably gonna be fun. Who has the most abilities can utilize them, which has been the thing with these death battle. With this season's death battles, determines on who has the abilities that can counter the other ones. Now, as far as who I want to win, I really don't have much particular dog in this fight because I love both characters. I love both of these women's, especially Raven, because remember growing up on the Teen Titans original cartoon series, not Teen Titans Go. That's garbage. I'm talking about the original Teen Titans when Slade was an absolute menace and pretty much mentally fucked up Raven's mind. That's the Teen Titans I loved and watched as a kid. So, I love her, and I love the X-Men cartoons, Wolverine and the X-Men, X-Men Evolution. Watched a couple episodes of the original X-Men from the 90s that people keep raving about. Those looked good too. But yeah, so as you can see, I have a history with both of these characters, and I love X-Men. I love the Teen Titans. They're two of my favorite teams in both DC and comic books. I've actually, if I'm being honest, I love both of those teams more than I love joining the Justice League or the Avengers because the thing about the X-Men is they're more of a personal team, including the Teen Titans. They're more of a team that I personally feel like I would get along with more. I feel like I would get along more with Nightwing and Cyborg and Beast Boy and Superboy and Wonder Girl and all of them and Raven a lot more, more than I would with many of the DC's the Justice League. Same thing goes for the X-Men. I would get along with them, especially Kitty Pryde and Iceman. I'd be friends with them instantly more than I would with the Avengers, Tony and all of them. That's why these two teams are more popular than heck even than their main canon teams because of the relatability and they're a lot easier to get along with and they're more personal. Like they're not the picture perfect teams. They're more of the teenage younger audience demographic, is why both of them, the Teen Titans and the X-Men, blew up so popular because of the relatability and how people could relate to them more so than the adults of the Justice League and the Avengers. So yeah, but yeah, that's my personal love for both of these characters, especially how bad I feel for Jean being manipulated by the Phoenix Force and being a clone and all that convoluted crap that happened with the Phoenix Force coming back, dying, the Dark Phoenix storyline. Yeah. And then Raven being a pawn of Trigon, and eventually her becoming White Raven, all that craziness. So yeah, honestly, I won't be upset whoever wins because I personally love both of these ladies, and I'm just looking for a good death battle. Now, from what I've seen, it's probably going to be 2D, but yeah, I'm just here to see a good death battle and see how these two come out. Now, with the animation, the multiverse, reality shifting stuff is going to happen in here too. Both of them are going to break reality, and let's get into it. But if I had to pick, I am rooting for Raven because out of all those cartoons, I love the original Teen Titans more than any of those other cartoons. That includes DC Unlimited and the X-Men cartoons more. Because I just personally love the team of the Teen Titans more than them, and I felt like I could relate to them more and be a part of the team and enjoy myself more than the other teams, excluding the X-Men, of course. And so yeah, I'm rooting for Raven, but I'm betting on the Phoenix because I think the Phoenix is gonna win because I think she has more multiversal feats than Raven does, and probably has wider arsenal since she went toe to toe with Apocalypse. So you all know how he rolls. So let's get into this death battle. I can't wait to see it. Hey, better help. But as a reminder, make sure you report the official release because I love Death Battle. All right, here we go.
The marvelous Phoenix of the X-Men.
Phoenix versus Raven, aka Jean Grey versus Raven.
If absolute power corrupts absolutely, in our
Yep.
quest to contain the beast within, we may well be consumed
Two ladies that are being controlled by demons from an alternate dimension.
Who would win?
Death Battle. Phoenix versus Raven.
In Greek mythology, the majestic
Now,
Phoenix bursts
from
into
what I've heard
flames
of
upon its
from
death
other
and
comics,
rises from its own
the
ashes. It's a symbol
Jean
of
Grey does have an
creation,
ability to come back
rebirth,
from the
the
dead.
dawning and setting of the sun,
So,
the beginning
yeah,
of
I don't know how Raven can combat that.
Just like a phoenix, the trauma of Annie's death was the start of something new. Her mutant power of telepathy.
Yep.
In Annie's fleeting moments, Jean bonded with her mind, and they experienced her death together.
Damn.
Enter
Jesus.
Professor Charles Xavier.
Now you can understand why Xavier put those blocks onto her mind because this is not exactly a good thing for a child to learn that.
Thus, the first
Yep.
iteration of these marvelous mutant
She was a
superheroes
part of the
was
original
born,
team, the X-Men.
Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, Angel, and of course, Marvel Girl. We can workshop that name.
Jean's potential as a telepath was incredible. So far beyond Xavier's, in fact, that he installed psionic blocks in her mind to limit her full power. At least until she was mature enough to
Yeah,
She can read,
that's
control
understandable
guns, communicate
because she's an
telepathically,
Omega level
rewrite and
mutant
erase
that can
memories,
go toe to
manipulate
toe
each
with
one of
freaking
your senses,
Apocalypse.
and project her mind into the astral plane.
Jean is also an expert telekinetic, capable of forming energy barriers, deconstructing
All the
giant
telepathic
machines, and
abilities
halting the blood flow to
and
your
psychic
brain.
abilities.
I feel like the guy with big hands who can climb good. Out of place.
Yep.
Life would change forever. Again, on
Beast is more of the strategist rather
Like
than
a
the
ship through a solar
guy
storm,
who's on the
the
front
Marvel Girl
lines.
came into contact with an incredible energy. It merged with her, greatly enhancing her power.
But there was a catch. This thing wasn't just a power boost.
Yep.
It was a giant space bird.
It was
More
the
like a
Phoenix
cosmic
Force.
being, which is the embodiment of the Big Bang, destined to consume all of existence at the end of time.
Yep.
This is the Phoenix Force.
Well, merging with the fire chicken didn't turn out so
Yep,
great.
manipulating her into
Do
kill.
shit up.
Manipulating her into kill. That's why she has sought to kill her.
Awesome.
The Phoenix Force desires destruction. Its fire will one day consume all of existence. That's its purpose.
Damn.
Unfortunately, this need for annihilation would prove too much for Jean, manipulating and corrupting her until a thoughtless moment where she obliterated an entire civilized planet.
Yep.
Millions of lives simply erased. This was the dawn of the Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, when
Yep.
Jean figured out what happened, she was not okay. No matter
She
how
couldn't
hard
handle
she
it.
tried to kill the Phoenix's influence,
She
it
wanted
would
to
always
so
bring
much,
her
she
back
wanted
up.
suicide.
'Cause it's a Phoenix.
And so, rather than allow this absolute power to consume her, Jean heroically sacrificed herself, ending the
And that's how she came back.
Beautifully bred
She came
story
back.
of the corrupting influence of power on the human spirit.
Not really. Turns out that wasn't actually.
Yeah, it turns out it's just a clone.
Pretending to be her, she came back later.
Yeah,
She
me.
merged with the Phoenix again.
Well, that's stupid. But hey, absolute power may corrupt absolutely, but it also absolutely owns.
As the Phoenix, Jean can channel
Yep.
vast amounts of cosmic energy, absorb power from others, manipulate matter down to the subatomic level, and even scorch
Yep.
your soul with psionic flames.
Flames
The Phoenix is OP as hell.
itself, grow to the size of a universe, and burn hotter
Yeah.
than a supernova. The Phoenix can basically do anything. Stop time, open portals, see the future, raise
Yeah.
the dead, and create pocket realities just for fun.
She can fly massively faster than light speeds and wage mental battles across infinite distances in seconds.
Yep.
Boyo Loco even boosted Jean's natural mutant abilities to the max. She's physically strong enough to fight the Thing, and
Oh,
a
she's a lot
stronger
stronger than
telepath than Moondragon was with the Mind Gem. You know, the Infinity Gauntlet bling that controls controls all minds in the universe.
And should Jean fall, the Phoenix can always resurrect her.
Making it
As long as her soul
stronger.
remains intact, it will reform her body no matter how many times it's destroyed.
Which is good, since she's died literally 15 times. As of
Yep.
this recording, at least. She probably died again in 2024.
They're already predicting her death.
Not around. The Phoenix has jumped into
Yep,
other people.
she can even
Rachel
bestow
Berry,
her power to other
Fire
people.
Air. It's got a thing for redheads.
Uncanny
Oh,
Avengers,
it was a bad idea to
Avengers
keep
versus
Rosalind
the
so
X-Men
near.
as well. That's happened with Colossus in them.
Nah, she's fine.
Well, even
You.
with plenty of hosts to choose from, the Phoenix would often end up back with Jean.
Like a clingy, codependent ex. While Jean might be stuck in a kind of love Ouroboros with Scott, Logan, Emma, basically everyone, her true bestie is the Phoenix.
Because according to the Phoenix Force, she is its perfect vessel. The Phoenix is powerful enough to stalemate Galactus and defeat the being Necrom, who was going to collapse the multiverse into a singularity.
Yep.
With Old Man Logan as its host, the Phoenix saved the entire Omniverse from destruction.
What?
Basically, the embodiment of the previous
Yep.
multiverse got mad and tried to flood reality with its evil juices. So, Old Man Phoenix
Wait,
held back
what?
a tsunami that would have erased all of Marvel
A
Comics.
tsunami? Wait, a tsunami
Possessions, Jean
can
is
wipe out the multiverse?
influenced
What?
the Dark Phoenix and the threat of its ultimate destruction.
But Jean's like the nicest and most patient person ever, so she eventually sort of got through to the Phoenix Force.
And with their combined power emotionally stabilized, Jean reached her ultimate state of being, the White Phoenix of the Crown.
Yep.
Sounds like a Dark Souls boss.
Just like Raven.
White Phoenix is a perfect merging of Jean and the Phoenix Force, allowing
Yep.
her to control time and space and hold
Jesus,
universes in
guy.
her hands.
Jesus.
And her dominion over the White Hot Room, the highest
White
plane of
Hot
existence
Room.
and the center of the Phoenix's power. Beyond the
White Hot
far shore
Room.
reality, it is a dimension the Phoenix has complete control over and even gets stronger while in it.
What?
Never get out of that let's kill everyone mindset. So
Really?
Jean finally confronted it and dumped his ass. Yeah, she dumped a cosmic god of
What
destruction.
the
You
heck?
know, girl, time to take back the old days of wait, they're calling her Marvel Girl again. Roll it back.
But like a phoenix, the two will inevitably rise again and reunite, refreshed and renewed, with a passion that can melt stars and set
That
our
was
souls
fate.
aflame.
Oh, that's a very nice poem there at the
This
end.
episode is sponsored
But
by
yeah,
It can be
so
easy to
she's
spend all
even
your
more
time at
powerful
work,
than Infinite
friends, your family.
Multiverse.
But how much time
And
do
then
you
the
actually
White Hot
spend
Room,
on
she gets
yourself?
stronger over
Therapy can be
time.
an incredible asset to your mental
Good
health,
God.
because you don't think you need it right at this moment.
So the only
These
way
problems can be hard to
Raven
solve
can
without
fight
taking
her
action
is
and
by
respect.
attacking her
It's
soul
easy
and
to accept things
eradicating
the way
it.
they are without realizing that
But
maybe they could be
Jean's
better.
probably got
Everyone
ways of
can
defending
benefit
against
from becoming the
that
best
and
version of
energy
themselves.
manipulating.
Positive
Jesus
coping skills,
Christ.
setting boundaries, supporting others without leaving yourself
A
alone,
tsunami
all
is
incredibly
somehow
important
powerful enough to
practice
destroy the
during
multiverse.
And in this super
What
busy
the
world,
hell?
BetterHelp is entirely online and designed to
Good
be flexible
God.
to your schedule.
All you have to
I
do is
do
fill out
not
a
know
brief
how.
questionnaire to be matched with a licensed
Good
therapist.
God.
And if you'd like to make a change, you can switch therapists
Yep,
at any
so
time
many
at no extra charge.
incarnations.
Find more balance with
Comics get
BetterHelp.
crazy because so
Visit
many illustrations, rebirths. Her characters come back after death and come back to death.
BetterHelp.com/deathbattle.
And we're now jumping into Raven.
Once upon a midnight dreary, the demon Lord Trigon had a plan to escape his extra-dimensional prison.
By manipulating a poor young Gothamite named Angela Roth, he would spawn a half-demon child that would summon him to Earth.
See, this is one of the many reasons
Yep.
you don't live in Gotham. Thankfully,
Gotham
Angela
definitely
was
sucks.
taken to a dimension called Azarath,
Oh,
filled with
and
a
people
bunch of
over there,
space
people are out there who
masterpieces.
say they would want to live in Gotham City
The
or be
Azarathians
Batman.
were terrified of Raven. If she ever lost control of herself, even for a moment, she could release Trigon into the world and kickstart the
Yep.
apocalypse.
So they trained her to control her mind.
Raven's mom basically slept with the embodiment of Satan. Basically, in some ways, Trigon is literally Zeus in a way. And I always feel bad for Raven, especially in the original Teen Titans series, because her powers are tailored around emotions. She can't feel anything. So when the Teen Titans made her a birthday party and did a celebration with her, and Cyborg and Beast Boy tried to have her do other things, she couldn't because of that, because of her powers.
Absorb and redirect your pain, steal your
Yep.
energy for herself, communicate telepathically, erase memories, or just turn your
Yeah.
brain off and put you to sleep.
Her telepathy is so strong, she could resist a mental
Yeah.
attack from the Hive Queen, whose psionic abilities could overpower even Superman's mental defenses.
God, I could use that some nights. And he can resist mind control from dudes who can destroy the multiverse. Seems like she's got this emotion
Yep.
shit locked down. What's the problem?
Her
Yep.
very soul. While her body is ostensibly human, her soul is the locus for Trigon's corruption, and she can separate it from her own body in the form of her silhouette.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, that's just a bird.
This soul self is
New
non-corporeal
fashion,
and can be controlled from an
shape-shifting.
interstellar distance away.
Ebon's
She can
sword,
fly,
rings
teleport
of
across dimensions,
Hazar,
possess people, smash ponies like
Azura.
battering ram, and even absorb things into a pocket dimension of
Yep.
infinite darkness.
Or the nightmares.
It can also regenerate from complete disintegration.
Sort of like a
Yep.
soul healing factor. You know, they probably should have thought twice about making the person who could accidentally end the world such a badass.
Given Raven's fear of her dreaded destiny, it's fitting that her soul self should take the form
Yep.
of her namesake, a raven. Across multiple mythologies and cultures, the raven symbolizes prophecy, death, and ill omen.
Hey, if Raven
And it's so sad that she can never feel emotions or be happy. With the goose. That the robot geese. The robot goose.
symbolizes soul.
Upon turning 18, Raven feared
Yep.
Trigon's growing presence and went to Earth to form a super team capable of combating.
You, Satan, it's the Teen Titans. These kids may seem like the Justice League Junior Edition, but with Raven as their white and black mage combo, they were out kicking butt and saving the world.
You can add Warrior too. On one of their adventures, Raven's physical body was enhanced to match Donna Troy, an Amazonian strong enough to withstand a blast from the Universe Buster Monarch.
Well, that's just bad game design.
Raven's
Yep.
vast arsenal of magic includes
Using
lightning,
telekinesis,
force,
shifting,
illusions, telekinesis,
manipulation,
shapeshifting, matter manipulation,
Yep.
stopping and traveling through time, and most dangerously, her control
Yep.
over souls.
She can rip your soul out of your body and absorb it to get stronger. Even controlling a universe full of souls all at once
Yep.
is no big deal.
And should someone attempt to possess her, she can tether their soul to hers.
She can absorb his souls.
Like in a possible future timeline where she did just that to the four horsemen
Yeah.
of the apocalypse. She got strong enough to destroy
Yep.
all of creation. She
What?
was the unkindness, which is actually the
What?
Raven.
Yep. Multiverse level 3.
Her an incredible
Yep.
asset for the Titans.
The
No longer
fa-
alone in
her
Asgard,
friends.
awaiting inevitable doom,
She found
Raven
friends,
found
a family.
new friends.
And a potential green
Yeah.
screen love interest that DC is too
Uh,
cowardly to. Come on, guys.
Beast Boy.
Alongside Raven, the Titans have defeated the Church of Blood,
Yep.
the alien conqueror.
They even
Blood.
hinted at that in the original.
However, the more Raven used her powers, the more Trigon's influence grew,
Yep.
unleashing a frightening transformation.
She has her white form and her dark form.
Empathy out the window, as Dark
I never really saw it as a
Raven
dark
pure
form.
destruction, a perfect vanguard for her pop's hellish army.
Like in the New 52 era, where she led Trigon's forces, conquering worlds for, quote, an
Yep.
eternity.
Even destroying her body won't do much. She'll just keep fighting
Yep.
as a messed up demon ghost.
But the Titans were not fair-weather friends. With their love and support, Raven overcame her dark side and purified her soul to
Yep.
battle
Her
her
white form.
father.
We've been talking around him for a while.
Yep.
But Trigon
Trigon is a multiverse level B.
DC Comics. Literally,
He's basically Satan.
he's wiped out the Justice League with no effort, including our old pal, pre-crisis Superman.
The same Superman who flew so fast he broke
Yep.
the bonds of infinity. Trigon's destroyed entire universes, matched the fifth-dimensional imp Mr. Mxyzptlk, and even killed Dr. Fate in an alternate dimension.
Yeah.
The same Dr. Fate who flew across reality at the
Velocity. Yep.
Pretty strong.
Infinite.
So is Raven. You see, Raven was raised as a pacifist, afraid that if she let loose her father's powers would kill everyone she loved.
But in truth, Raven's power never belonged to her father in the first place. It was hers. And Trigon had no idea how strong his daughter really was.
With the rings of Azar, Raven bonded with
Sure
Azrath to
did.
overpower Trigon and destroy his soul. Even though her body got nuked in the process, she just kept superheroing without it. That's right, as a ghost.
But even without her father's direct influence, Raven's incredible power continued to prove impressive. Like the time she fought
Yep.
Spectre, an unbound angel of wrath whose conflicts often
Yep.
threatened
Reality, infinite realities and stuff. Multiverse, speed, infinite that. Yep,
Gods,
both
Ian.
have that.
I never knew they were true until this day, Wizard.
Okay. Portents of Doom are nothing new.
Yeah.
Shadow-clad sorceress. With her teammates at her side,
The best thing that
there's
happened
no
to her
future
was
this
joining the
Titan
Titan.
can't overcome.
Because it was her friend's friend that happened. And here we have her. Okay.
All
Now let's talk
set,
about this.
Zark?
Yeah,
Today,
both of them are
puzzle
infinite multiverse level, so and they both have a lot of abilities that pretty much can count each other. So I don't know. Anyway, let's get on to battle. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm fine with either one of who's winning. But yeah, 2D.
To burn my home to ashes. The demon inside you is too strong to be left alive. I'm sorry. This is for the good of the universe.
Ooh, he's nice. I like the art style for both of the Ravens, the Fire Raven, and for both the Phoenix and the Raven. Very good. But I don't know who wins. I think Raven might have a chance since she can manipulate other people's souls. That's like her chance. That's like the only chance I see Raven winning. But then again, they're both like infinite levels, so it could really go any level. Good way.
You don't control my mind.
Ooh. My battle of the minds. Having a telepathy battle. Dark Raven. Time stuff. Uh-oh.
It's too late for you now.
Dark Raven. And Dark Phoenix. And now they're on the moon. Ooh, I love this track. It's got a mix of the X-Men cartoon music to it. It's like a mix of it in the original Teen Titans. Death Battle's tracks have gotten better over time. Throw on the moon.
Sear and scorch them all away.
This is nice. She's gonna come back. Yep.
I'll take this pain from you.
Yep. Can manipulate the soul.
Enough. I'm taking everything
Up. Yep.
you to somewhere white, hot, pure.
Ooh.
Scott, Charles, everyone, give me strength.
That's
The daughter of the demon. I am a daughter of
That's
the
right. That's ninja.
Patreon.
Yes. Who's gonna win this one? Ooh. Yep, the soul manipulation. That was the one. But yeah.
I'm home.
Yeah. This one really could go either way.
No,
They're just both too powerful.
This was a nail-biter.
Yeah.
That's surprising, since Raven's reputation hardly matches that of the almighty Phoenix.
Probably
Yeah.
because Raven's always holding back. When she does it, you don't have to dig too deep to see that these two are evenly matched in power.
Yep.
The Phoenix Force was strong enough to hold back the destruction of all creation. But Raven had multiple showings of battling similarly powerful characters like Trigon and the Spectre. And both could compete with
Yep.
speeds exceeding infinity.
Yep.
Sure, Jean got a power boost in the white hot room, but that didn't make her invincible. The Phoenix has been overpowered there before, like by this big green cat. So throw stats out the window. This fight came down to their
Yep.
abilities.
As expected, both of them came down to abilities.
Both could control matter and
That soul
time, and
manipulation
both could
from
absorb
Raven.
each other's energy. However, Raven's ability to survive and fight as just her soul meant that most of Jean's offensive arsenal could not end the fight.
The Phoenix Force could have attempted to possess Raven's soul, but Raven has tethered her essence to other similarly powerful beings and absorbed them in the past.
And while the Phoenix's fire has shown to burn souls, Raven's has regenerated from complete disintegration.
On the flip side, Jean actually had very little defense against Raven's soul manipulation. The Phoenix could regenerate Jean's body, but not her spirit.
When Rachel Gray's soul was shattered, the Phoenix was actually incapable of healing it on its own. And while the Phoenix Force itself will be reborn in the White Hot Room, this can take months, years, even centuries.
So it could be one hell of a war of attrition. But
Yep,
ultimately,
it's the
only
soul.
Raven had the ability to
Yep.
finish this battle.
Jean Grey was one of
I
the
had the feeling that
strongest
those
beings we've ever seen.
soul
But Raven's
manipulation.
own awesome might, brilliant magic,
Yeah, I figured it.
soul-destroying
That soul
powers
manipulation
sucked out
ability
her
from
fire
Raven was gonna be the
Will
ticket to
the Phoenix
victory.
rise again, returning from that far, far shore? Hoot the Raven, nevermore.
Yeah.
The winner is Raven.
Well, I'm glad Raven won.
Thanks for watching.
I grew up with the
Stay
Teen
tuned for the
Titans
Death Battle releasing every
cartoons
2
more
weeks
than
this
the
year.
X-Men ones.
Click the join button
But
to
yeah,
view perks and extra
class for
content.
Raven.
Planet level members
All right.
can see death battles before anyone
Who do
else.
we have next? Next time. Oh, Guts is back. Dimitri from Fire Emblem. I've heard about that one. But yeah, as like I said, both of them were evenly matched when it came to stats. When they mentioned the soul manipulation stuff from Raven's analysis, I had a feeling, wait. The Phoenix can regenerate the body, but they didn't talk about much about about Phoenix's protection from soul manipulation. I assumed that she probably did have protections against that, but when they mentioned that part about Raven being able to manipulate souls and stuff like that, I thought that's pretty much Raven's chance. But yeah, really good death. But yeah, really good death battle. Especially between these two OP powerful characters. Now it's very hard to talk and go into analyses with death battles like these because both of them are just overpowered as hell, and they're both infinite. They're both infinite multiverse. They're both pretty much infinite in power, because you can't get higher than multiverse levels of power because, yeah, they're both infinite. But yeah, but yeah, this is a very good death battle. The music was really good. This one, I love the mix between the X-Men comics that they did with that. So, claps to their music team for doing that. The score is perfect. The analysis was very well and detailed for each one of these ladies, and just love watching Death Battle. All right, that's basically what I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. Post comments down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.